Hey there, I'm at the airport in Phoenix. It's Sky Harbor Airport. I am traveling to San Diego, from San Diego to Narita, Japan, from Narita, Japan to Bangkok. So I had meant to start this video at my house because I wanted to show you the suitcase that I had packed and everything that I was bringing with me on this trip. My wife had ordered a whole bunch of things from Amazon, things she can't get easily in Thailand, and I am pretty much bringing a grocery order with me. So somewhere in this video I will be sure to record that as I unpack and show you everything I'm bringing with me. So here at Sky Harbor, so this is my third trip to Thailand this year. In April I came and I actually had to do the quarantine in Bangkok. So I was vaccinated, and it was the period of time right at the beginning of April when I could do a 7-day quarantine as opposed to the 10-day or 14-day quarantine. So that's what I did, and then I spent about 6 weeks down at Koh Samui looking for, checking out the place out, seeing if there was a place to rent, all that kind of stuff. So then my wife and I flew to Koh Samui, or we actually flew to Phuket in July, and we were there for 8 weeks. Actually, I was there for 8 weeks. She's still there. And that time we did the Phuket Sandbox. So in April I did the full quarantine. In July we did the Phuket Sandbox, and this time I'm doing the Thailand Pass. And I was honestly thinking this was going to be a lot easier, and to a point it was. I filled out the Thailand Pass online. I actually filled it out twice, so I'm not sure which one got approved, but it did take 7 days to get approved, which always is a little bit of anxiety while you're waiting. But I did have a little anxiety here at the airport because I checked in, and then all of a sudden they started to tell me about all these requirements for Japan. And I'm only going to be in Japan for 4 hours, but I had to download this My SOS app or something. I had to fill out a questionnaire online on another website. I'll put that stuff down below. And also my RT-PCR test, which was required for Thailand, almost wasn't good to get into Japan because it did not specify the collection method. I think they said it had to be nasopharyngeal or something, and it wasn't specified. She was gone for 15 minutes and then said that they would let me go. They also told me that they get fined if they send somebody who's not fully qualified to go. So that was just something interesting. So like I said, I'm here in Phoenix. I'm gonna chill out for the next hour and a half waiting for my flight, and I'll check in really quick in San Diego, and then Japan, and then Bangkok, and we'll see how this whole trip goes. Looking forward to it. Looking forward to sharing with you guys. See you guys. Bye. So the flight from Phoenix to San Diego is pretty uneventful. The last little clip, you see me walking through the airport here in San Diego, and there's actually a lot more people here than last time I was here. I actually don't remember last time I flew here. I think I flew through here in April, and there was nobody walking down these halls. I mean, I felt as though I was the only person here. Right now, the airport itself is really busy, and especially over where those gates were that I arrived at. And same thing with Phoenix, Sky Harbor. The airport was really busy, so I'll be heading over to the gate, and then the next stop will be Tokyo, Japan. So I just stopped to get something to eat. Mexican breakfast bowl, which was actually really good and wasn't too crazy for that. And that water was 12 bucks, which is not crazy by airport standards. But I was just paged. So as soon as I'm done this, I've got to go to the gate and see what it is they want to talk to me about. fingers crossed. Hopefully it's nothing too important. So a little update from San Diego. They wanted to check all my documentation to get into Thailand. So in Phoenix, they were more concerned about my entry into Japan, even though I was just going to lay over there for 3 or 4 hours. And now here in San Diego, they were more concerned about making sure I had everything to fly through to Thailand. So it went okay. One almost hiccup was I had a ticket for 60 days. So today is November 15th, and I was coming back like January 13th, but I'm entering the country visa exempt, which only gives me a 30-day visa when I arrive. Of course, I plan on getting a visa extension while I'm there, but I don't have it in my possession, and that was almost a hiccup, although I was able to show them that I did the same thing on my last trip. So next stop will be Japan. I'll see you there. So we arrived in Narita, Japan. Looks like there were about 10 people that had connecting flights. They got us off the plane first, and then they just said go towards our gate for the connecting flights. So they only walked us part of the way, and they said just proceed to your gate. But then downstairs there were only 2 gates. There were 67 and 66 with no real instructions where to go. So they kind of left us on our own, which is confusing a lot of people. But now I see 65, so I expect to see our gate down here somewhere. So let's see, just got off the plane 2 minutes ago. Walked to these seats. It's 11:33 p.m. You can see a whole bunch of people behind us. And if I switch the phone around, see a whole bunch of people in front of us. And I've got my whole packet of stuff here. And I'll let you know how long it takes to get through this. See you in a bit. So now it's 11:35. They just reviewed my paperwork from those seats and sent me on to the next step. So that's where I'm heading right now. So 2 minutes in. So now it's just 2 minutes later. They checked all the paperwork, gave it back to me. That was the processing area back there. Now it looks like I'm already heading to like baggage claim or something in immigration. So far, it's been super smooth. As in, I don't think I could have walked this fast to get to where I am. So it's 11:43 and I am at the baggage claim right there. Like I just mentioned, it's 11:43. I'm already at the baggage claim. I want to show you that they give you luggage carts free of charge. So there's no charge for the luggage carts. And then next stop, my guess is the hotel. They'll probably be waiting for me outside, bring me to the hotel, get my COVID test, and then I wait. So see you in a few. So it's now 11:57 local time. My first bag came right out. Took my second bag about 15 extra minutes, 10 minutes. So starting to get nervous, but I have both bags and now I'm heading towards the exit. And customs in the exit. I'm sure there's no cameras allowed in there. So I'll see you on the other side. So I just went through customs and now I just have to find my ride. I'm on the outside, so we shall see. So that took about a minute. Goodbye airport. Now we're headed to the hotel. It's probably midnight at the latest. So what's that, less than 30 minutes to get to this point. So just arrived at the hotel. They do our COVID testing right here at the hotel. So it is 12:44 a.m. right now. So 1 hour and 15 minutes. Made it all the way from immigration, actually unboarding the plane, through the initial COVID screening, where they review all the paperwork, customs and immigration, baggage claim, waited in the airport shuttle for maybe 10 minutes for a few other passengers, then made it all the way to the hotel, got my COVID test, and I'm in the room in 1 hour and 15 minutes. So camera around, and I'm gonna show you the room. It's the Elegant Airport Hotel. I'll just pop into the restroom real quick, then I'll turn around, show you that. This is a big room. Obviously it's got 2 beds. It's got a sofa, it's got a TV, it's got office space, working space over there, plus a few other things, a little refrigerator, closet and stuff. I'm interested to see the view in the morning because this is a wall of windows that we have. So that's it. It's 12:44 a.m. Bangkok time. I will see you in the morning. So I actually got the call from the hotel that my test results came back negative, so I was free to go. So I checked out. Before I checked out though, I went on the internet, got a ticket from Bangkok Air to Koh Samui for today. It was actually about $90, but flight takes off at 5:10. It's about 2 o'clock now, so it took me about an hour to get out of the hotel, get my ticket, get to the airport, and now I'm here for probably 3 hours before the flight takes off, and then it's an hour and 10-minute flight. Then I'll be on Koh Samui. I'll see you there.
here in Koh Samui, waiting on our suitcases, and it's raining.